VoiceThread is a collaborative multimedia slideshow that holds images, documents, and videos and allows people to navigate slides and leave comments in 5 ways using voice with a mic or telephone, text, audio file, or text via webcam.
To create a new VoiceThread, you just go to the top of the page and click on Create. And building your VoiceThread starts with adding your media, which you do by clicking Add Media, or just drag some files from your computer and drop them onto your web browser. The files are going to process, and when they're done, you'll see their thumbnails appear, and you can then edit them or delete them, and you can even reorder them just by clicking and dragging them around. Once you've added all your slides, you then click on the Comment button to open up the VoiceThread and begin recording your comments. I won't go into all the options, but I'll make one sample comment to show you the basics. First, select a method to comment. I'll use my computer's built-in microphone. And then if you get a security prompt, just click Allow. And then start talking. And remember to click and draw on the screen to highlight what you're talking about. And you can even click over here down in the corner to go to other slides during your comment, moving from images to documents and other images. And you can even comment on videos, where you can play and pause the video to talk about different parts of it. And then whenever you're done, you just click Stop, and we'll replay your comment for you. Take a listen to it, and if you like it, save it. When you're done commenting, close the VoiceThread, and now you're ready to share it. So just come up here and click on the Share button and share it however you like. After you do that and you return to your VT homepage, you'll see your VoiceThread is there, and if someone makes a comment on it, you'll get an email about it, or you'll see a new comment notification on the VoiceThread itself. And remember, a VoiceThread is a living discussion space. You can always edit it again and again, adding and removing slides whenever you want.
ELL students benefit from authentic literacy experiences and digital tools where they can collaborate and communicate with their peers while practicing essential language and literacy skills in both traditional and digital spaces. Meaningful uses of technology can help educators meet ELL students' individual proficiency levels, enhance language development and content area learning, and provide performance-based assessments. Some critics may argue that multimedia could detract from children's learning by diverting their attention away from verbal content. Newman, 1997, has suggested in her theory of synergy that augmenting verbal information with multimedia enhancements may actually contribute to children's learning of new content by providing them with added tools for processing new information.
VoiceThread is a really great tool to use in your classroom because it's a valuable technology for all students, not just your English language learners. When you're using VoiceThread, there is a very strong emphasis on the process over product. As a teacher, you're able to look and reflect at what students commented on and thought along the way versus just the finished product. It provides students an opportunity to learn and engage in an interactive way that can be adapted to fit the needs of all of the different types of learners in your classroom. Students have the ability to comment on things posted by their teacher or by their peers, and depending on the needs of the student and the individual assignment, they can comment anonymously. This may help English language learners as well as other students to communicate their needs in what feels like a safe environment. One of the really great things about VoiceThread is that there are many different ways to leave a comment, which increases its accessibility to English language learners. Students don't have to strictly rely on their writing skills. They can also leave a voice comment, or they can even leave a comment using video features from their device's webcam. VoiceThread also uses really simple language and provides student-friendly demonstrations that enable all learners to be able to understand its features, and encourages students to work together by making it really easy to collaborate. Additionally, since VoiceThread is an online feature, it can be made accessible to families and can also be used as a communication device between school and home. There even is a commentary feature on VoiceThread where you can call someone's phone directly with it and they can leave a voice comment. So this is a way that you might be able to reach out to families, especially those of your English language learners, and put a little bit less stress on them than they would if they were necessarily communicating in writing or on a one-on-one in-school basis.
The use of multimedia presentations with English language learners is especially important because the approach affords flexibility in both teaching and learning. When students are encouraged to share ideas through visuals, English language learners are empowered because their contributions are no longer entirely language-based. When students use multimedia resources to present their research, writings, and projects, they can document and present their growing capabilities without the constraints often encountered when making oral reports. Some other reasons that VoiceThread is a beneficial multimedia presentation technology tool for teacher use. It can be adapted to suit any content area and is a great tool for project-based learning. Teachers can have moderation over the process of student commenting. Students can access the technology in class or at home, and teachers can use VoiceThread as an assessment tool or progress tracker for student learning.
Like any multimedia software, VoiceThread comes with its own set of challenges. Fortunately, due to concise directions, many available demonstrations, and online tutorials that walk you through the process while modeling, VoiceThread is still very accessible to English language learners or to younger students who are still honing their reading and language skills. Many of the catalysts that may stand between teachers and students using VoiceThread simply have to do with the setup process. VoiceThread provides such a great avenue for a multifaceted, student-tailored approach to teaching and learning, though. It's free to set up, and it's very user-friendly with its myriad of interactive features. There are several different ways that teachers can add students to a VoiceThread presentation, making this a particularly useful and engaging way of drawing on multimedia presentations as an educational strategy. So I think that we can all agree that the pros greatly outweigh the cons. To tie all this information together, let's review the critical elements of VoiceThread to consider when thinking of using it in your classroom. It is easy to use, it is free, it provides a framework for engaging ELLs, it provides a direct line of communication to families of ELLs as well as other students, can be tailored to any style of teaching or content area. It can be used as an assessment tool or as a progress tracker. And the multimedia presentations are engaging for all students and provide an additional platform of comprehension for English language learners. I hope you will consider VoiceThread for use in your classroom. It really is an excellent tool that all of our learners can benefit from. Thank you for taking the time to learn from our presentation.
Here's some other multimedia presentation programs for ELL students you may want to check out, although I don't know if they have a drawing tool like this, which is really awesome.